All right, so when we last left our video, we had added it up. We know that we can start the game with a certain amount, and when we spin the wheel, a certain thing happens. So now what we're going to do is add some details, some sounds, some details to make it feel more like a carnival game. So first things first, I want to have a cool background, a carnival background at the start. So what I'm going to do is go to unsplash.com and find a free copyright picture to use. Let me show you. All right, so this is Unsplash, and what Unsplash is free photos for everyone in the world. It's amazing. So I want a carnival, or a carnival game, so I'll search up carnival game. Let's see if they've got any cool carnival games in here. Oh, some of these are awesome. I love this picture. It kind of looks like we're at the carnival and we're going to go down, or here's a great one. So you can go through and you can see that they've got just tons and tons of really cool options of what a carnival looks like. I like this one. When you like one, you just click the download button and it'll download it to your computer, which is great, which is what you need now, and you flip back to Scratch. When you're inside of Scratch, and we're going to say goodbye to me, you're going to be adding a photo or a backdrop by uploading it from your computer. So there it is in my downloads, and I'm going to open that up, and now I have a new background. It's a background of, as you can see, a carnival. It looks great, but I only want this to come up at the start of my program. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back into our coding, and this is where we go into the look. So we're going to change the looks of it. So when the game starts, I want the backdrop to be this one, which is the carnival. And I also, what I need is I don't want to see this. So I'm also going to have my spinner hide. So when the game starts, the spinner hides, and this backdrop happens. Also when the game starts, so we don't have any code here for what happens when the flag is clicked for our other sprites, we're going to make the black spinner piece also hide at that point. So they both hide at that point. Beautiful. And now when the game starts, we're going to see that background. Let's check it out. Perfect. It works. The problem is, though, we're not going to see the spinner again because we have it hiding. We never have it showing up. So what's going to happen is at the end, after we get our money, so it hides, we see the backdrop, and we're going to see the backdrop for 3 seconds. And then our spinner's going to show up. Okay? Or we can broadcast. You know what? This is a great chance to broadcast a message. So I'll show you what to do there. So now what we are going to do is we're going to broadcast a message that we want to start game. So what you do here is you broadcast a message, call it a new message, call it start, and now we're going to broadcast start. And when this sprite, our spinner, receives start, when I receive start, it's going to show up. Now, this cool thing is I can copy and paste this over here onto our other one so that when this sprite receives start, he will also show up. So now it'll all show up at the right time. So there should be 3 seconds of this. 1, 2, 3. It all shows up. I can click on my spinner, but we don't have the background change. So when I receive start, we also want to switch to our other background. So under looks, we switch to background so that people know what is going on. And I believe it was called backdrop 1. Let's double check. Remember, you can click on it 2 times. So when I receive start, we also are going to switch to backdrop 1. So now the game makes sense and we're ready to go. The next cool thing I want to show you how you can do is we can add some voice. So maybe at the start of the game, we want to say, welcome to the carnival. Well, that's great. So you can actually record a sound and have it start when you come. So I'm going to click record here under the start and watch this. Here we go. Welcome to the carnival. You can listen to your sound. Make sure you get the whole piece. Welcome to the carnival. Beautiful. Check it one more time. Welcome to the carnival. Beautiful. You want to do the sounds at the end, though, because it does get a little annoying to have to hear it again and again and again. You can also rename your sounds so that they make sense. So when we start the game, it's going to start the sound, welcome to the carnival, and then we're going to go through. And then what I had fun with was making a clicking sound for our wheel. So I'm going to actually create another sound. I'm going to record a sound for that when it's clicking fast, and it's going to go like this. Click, 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 click. So get all the clicks in there. Test it out. Click, 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 click. Save it. So that's recording 2. So now I'm going to start sound recording 2 when we have clicked on it. And then it's going to slow down a little bit. So I'm going to record 3. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Perfect. So it's really slowing down. And click, remember, you want to start the sound. Click. So that happens as it starts to slow down. And then our very last recording is the last little bit. Click, 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 click. So just kind of a fun way that students can see how you can use sound within your program to do different things, to make it come alive. So these are really those little add-ons that you don't need to have, but really do make it spice it up a little bit. So now let's test out our program and see if it works. Welcome to the carnival. I think the only thing it's missing is telling me what to do when I start. So what I'm actually going to do is, at no point does it tell me that I should click on the spinner. So what I'm going to do is under looks, I'm going to have my spinner itself, when it switches backdrops and shows up, then it's going to say, click the spinner to start. You are good to go. Let's test it out and hope this project is ready. Welcome to the carnival. Perfect. Click the spinner to start. Love it. Click, 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 click. Fast clicks. Click, 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 click. Slow click, clicks. Click. Hey, I won $1. So there we go. That's amazing. The only thing is at the start of the game, it sets your money to 0. There we go. And you are good to go. So that's it. We've done it. We have created this program. There are so many ways you can remix and add to it. The last thing I'm going to do is just give it a name so it can be found, and it's going to be called Carnival Probability Spinner, so that everyone can see it. I'm going to share it out publicly with the world. So if you wanted to search it up, you can find it here on Scratch. It's got my thanks to the original spinner. And that's how you use Scratch to do probability with your class. All right.